So today we have the story of yet another influencer who turned out to be a horrible person, all in the name of clout and trying to make themselves look as good as possible. But now that whole thing is totally backfired. There's a YouTube star out there named Nikki Filippi, and I use the term star very lightly. I had never heard of this chick, but she's apparently been on YouTube for the last decade, as her and her boyfriend made vlogs about their day-to-day activities. So needless to say, they're the types of influencers who have their audience heavily invested in their personal life. When they got a house, they made a video. When they had a baby, they documented the entire thing. And they had this bull terrier named Bowser, who was their dog for over 9 years. And he was somewhat of a fan favorite whenever she would show him in her vlogs. And to make a long story short, basically this dog had a history of moderate aggression towards other animals outside of his house, but tended to act good within the confines of his own home. But once they had this little 1-year-old son, he was always pulling on the dog's ears to the point where he gave Bowser cauliflower ear, and eventually the dog had enough of it and bit his face when the kid was messing with the dog's food. This was the straw that broke the camel's back, and this is also when they decided to put the dog to sleep. But before they did that, they made sure to have a photo shoot with this dog in their backyard, including their son that he bit. Also, they could have some nice sympathy photos to post to the gram. I think this decision was not only immoral, but also shows how clout comes before everything in their lives, whether that be their son's safety or their dog who they've had for 9 years. And once they had posted these photos up, also announcing that they had made this decision to have their dog put to sleep, they received immediate backlash. For one, people were saying that this whole photo shoot was a bunch of bullshit because you're basically glorifying the unnecessary death of your family pet, which is a fucking disgusting thing to do. And also, you're once again putting your son in danger, all for the sake of clout and clickbait. If you felt like this dog was so dangerous you had to put it down, why would you waste your time with a photo shoot? Why would you even have your son around that dog ever again? People also felt like they should have tried to rehome or even retrain this dog instead of putting it down, because he obviously still had a lot of years to live, and this is common practice for people who have stronger or more aggressive breeds who have recently had a baby. Dogs like this have a lot of pent-up energy, and they need to let this loose every single day. And another owner could have really given him the attention they likely could no longer give. And if you know me, you know that I'm not only a major animal lover, but have an extra soft spot in my heart for dogs. I think that dogs are truly a man's best friend, and as a dog owner myself, I understand how important it is to discipline your dog, which means socializing it with both humans and other dogs. Some dogs are too traumatized depending on when you get them in their life to really interact in this way. So in other words, you should know that about your dog and should take the necessary precautions to not have them around other dogs or even people. These two bozos seem like nothing but irresponsible owners from start to finish. Bowser showed a history of violence to other dogs, and they still kept bringing him around other dogs. And then knowing this fact, also let the baby run around pulling his ears and playing with his food. What the fuck did you guys think was gonna happen? It's like giving a child a bowl of candy and not expecting them to try and eat it all. Incompetent dog owners like this are just some of the many garbage humans on this planet. The way I see it, a dog is almost like a toddler, as they depend on you for everything and tend to form an extremely strong bond with their owners. It's your responsibility to make sure not only they, but everyone around them are safe. And after the backlash, they made a video where they tried to justify putting him down, but it only made them look even worse. And the man, if you could even still call him that, also joked about the whole situation, putting dog murderer, allegedly, in his Instagram bio. So that shows you how seriously he's taken this whole situation, and how much he really cared about that dog. Overall, I'm sick of nasty ass people like this having fame. This shows a major lack of character and heart that this couple has, and truly there were several things they could have done before putting him down. And that photo shoot was really just the rotten cherry on top. So let me know what you guys think about this whole situation down below. Like I said, guys, there's scumbags everywhere, and these people are trash. As always, I do want to thank you guys for subscribing and liking today's video, and I encourage you to go follow me on my social medias. That's at JAMARI Speaks on both Twitter and Instagram. But as you guys know, there's some other terrible influencers out here that need to get covered, so it's been your boy, the Tan Superman, and I'm out. Peace!